Day, and welcome to another episode of the Brew Quest. It's September, and if you've been paying attention to the beers on your shelves, you've probably seen one popping up, or at least one style popping up, more than the others. And that style is the Oktoberfest. So this is actually also known as the German style Märzen. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And it's also known as the Oktoberfest beer. In my area in San Diego, a lot of breweries have been putting out their versions. This one I have is from Sierra Nevada. Smith had one. A few other San Diego ones, I forget. But those are the two that kind of stood out to me. But yeah, this is kind of like my first Oktoberfest beer. I don't remember drinking any of them before. On Guam, we didn't really celebrate Oktoberfest. It's only one of those things you see like on TV. And going to the actual Oktoberfest festival in Germany is one of my bucket list things. I heard it's a lot of people though, like millions of people actually go to Germany for this festival. But hopefully it's one of those things I get to do at least once in my life. This is an Oktoberfest beer by Sierra Nevada. This is 2019. It's in collaboration with Bitburger Brewery, and it is 6% ABV. It says it's the ultimate season of revelry, so we teamed up with Germany's famed Bitburger Brewery for an Oktoberfest that turns backyards into beer gardens. Rally your friends and celebrate with a fest beer whose rich amber color, secret hop blend, and smooth malty flavor bring the Munich tents to you. This is going to be interesting. Sierra Nevada. This is also the second beer from Sierra Nevada that I've had. The first one was my very first episode of the Brew Quest with the Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. But before we get to the pour, before we get to tasting, let's go read about the history of the German-style Märzen, or the Oktoberfest beer. Okay, so history. As the name suggests, brewed as a strong March beer in March and lagered in cold caves over the summer, modern versions trace back to the lager developed by Spaten in 1841, contemporaneous to the development of Vienna Lager. However, the Märzen name is much older than 1841. The early ones were dark brown, and in Austria, the name implied a strength band of 14 Plato, rather than a style. The German amber lager version, in the Viennese style of the time, was first served at Oktoberfest in 1872, a tradition that lasted until 1990, when the Golden Fest beer was adopted as a standard festival beer. Interesting. So, the German-style Märzen, or the Oktoberfest, actually falls under the dark lager category on craftbeer.com. Yep, it falls under the dark lagers. So I'm guessing they changed the fest beer, I guess, for Oktoberfest. I don't know. I've never been to Germany, but hopefully it's one of those things that I get to see. But yeah, ready to drink this. I hope it's good, and I'll see you guys after the pour. Check out some stats. Good. This is a great looking beer. There wasn't a lot of head retention on this beer, however, it kind of dissipated kind of quick. Not a problem, but this beer is very clear. I can see right through this glass. See the opposite side. I can't really see the camera. I think it's just because of the way the glass is shaped, but it looks very clear. Definitely see the bubbles. Looks great. The color is very dark, not very dark, but it's like an amber color. I think it reminds me of the amber lager that I had, the Brooklyn Brewery's Brooklyn Lager. I think that's what it was called. But yes, dark, looks good. Let's give this a smell. It smells like an amber lager, to be honest. I'm actually getting a little bit different notes. Maybe like I guess it smells kind of like a smoky kind of aroma, like a sort of a roasted aroma. Yeah, sort of like a smoky-ish tinge to it. I don't know what that means. I don't think I've ever smelled that in a beer yet. But looks great. Hope it tastes great. Cheers. Okay. Let me get one more. Okay, on the first pretty much sip, you get this really interesting flavor. I don't know if it's like the hops or the malt. It's sort of like a bitter, but not really bitter. It's sort of like oh shoot, it's so really hard to describe this. It's like a stereotypical beer taste, except it's a little bit more intense, a little bit bitter, has that bitter quality, but it's not like hop bitterness, if that makes any sense. It doesn't remind me of hops, like an IPA, a hop forward beer. But it's not bad. It's actually really good. It's like, maybe it's just malt. Maybe it's like that malty flavor and the combination with the hops. But yeah, bitterness though is definitely not like a pale ale. Not that bitter. A lot lower. Really get that malt, that malty taste. I guess that's what it's coming through as. A little bit of bready. Not really crackery. Don't get me wrong, there's not really a lot going on with it as far as flavor goes. There's not like anything added. There's no, I guess it's because it's a traditional beer. Nothing crazy like fruit or any other adjuncts. It's just straight beer. It's just like a beer, which is not bad. To be honest, it's kind of refreshing to get a beer that's this, I should put it, basic, and it does it really well. It's good. I definitely can drink more of this, especially like if it's just we're just hanging out with people. I wouldn't mind drinking more of this kind of beer. It's not bad. So where would I put this on my list? All right, let's take a look. Okay, I think I like this better than the amber. I don't know if I like it more than the brown. I kind of like the brown more than I like this. But I did think the amber ale was okay. The pale ale was okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to put this at number 11. German style Märzen / Oktoberfest. Okay, the only reason I put it above the amber and the pale ale is because of the bitterness. Now, the amber didn't have that much bitterness, but the amber also doesn't give me a... how should I put it? Didn't leave anything strong impression with me. Not like this one. Like, I actually really like this beer, and to be honest, I'm probably gonna say that like the Märzen and the amber ale are tied. They're almost the same to me, but I think because this is a little bit more because it's a fest beer and it's only brewed very at certain points in the year, I'll probably pick this one over. That's about it. But yeah, at number 11, German style Märzen / Oktoberfest. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. If you like the video, please hit the like button below. Comment below with your favorite Oktoberfest beer, which brewery, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers. I can't wait to visit Germany.